Alright. So we're in Throne of Tides.
I never fancied this one.
Don't worry, Nation. I can pretty much tank with you. I can take quite a bit of damage.
My favorite part of this dungeon is where you get turned into, you know,
Super giant.
about skyscraper size.
Yeah.
Anybody like you new?
Hey Ava, though I think your lake was probably a naturally created lake, right? Or was it a man-made lake?
um, if you find a man-made lake in Minnesota, you'll have to let me know.
Okay, see, this
Nation, you're
Saguaro
in the
Lake
green.
was man-made, and it was in a desert valley. It's about 4.5 miles long with multiple inlets. It was a valley, and so it's very dangerous to go swimming too deep because there's still saguaro trees and the skeletal remains of different trees and cacti and stuff like that. So it really makes it interesting if you try to go swimming or diving, and do stuff like that. That's why you hear on the news people dying or killing themselves in that lake because they'll go, hey, let's go jump off a cliff, and then just they're dumb shit idiots, and they just don't use their brains, and they're from ASU, usually from the college. Um, anyways, you always hear about people dying or drowning because they get their foot hung up or they get hung up in the trees and stuff that are down in the valley floor.
Walker, did you just DC?
Yes.
But the lake's been there for probably 80 years, so there's some really good fish, really good fishing and stuff there too.
Last year, I went to a man-made lake in South Dakota, and yeah, the fish that were coming out of there was pretty impressive too. Um, it was different kinds than we have here. We have well, usually if you go out, you're northern or walleye fishing typically, unless you're going for panfish. But I want to get some muskie gear, and I want to go muskie fishing. It's my new thing I want to do.
Well,
Some musky
Walker should
fishing,
know
huh?
about this lake.
Yeah, it would be fun.
Kiwi. It's a man-made lake, and they made it so that they could run the power station that I live nearby. That I live near, and and basically all you catch in there is catfish, and it's not really very good. I mean, you don't really catch much in there unless you go to certain areas.
Is that runoff water from a nuclear power
And they
station?
actually dammed up a river or something, and then they made like there was a church under there, and there was a graveyard and a Girl Scout camp and different stuff.
Girl Scout camp.
Cool.
Well, there was a bunch of stuff under there, and then they and in the graveyard they got rid of the they let the families take the bodies some to another graveyard. But then they released the dam, and then they created Kiwi, and then they built the nuclear power plant, and it basically runs 3 counties, maybe.
Yeah.
tell some good scary stories around a campfire there.
Yeah, because it's really freaky because we have a lot of divers around here that'll go to the bottom of Lake Kiwi and go under there and look at the like the old graveyard tombstones and the Girl Scout camp and just look at everything.
Yeah, a couple dead Girl Scouts floating in the water. You know.
Yeah, it's like, hey, where'd Polly go?
Go out at night and you know, in your garage, make a bunch of caskets, like old wood caskets, and then submerge them under the water, you know, and then while you're there at the beach or near the water's edge, you know, let the caskets go, you know, let the weights out of them, and then have them pop up, and then open up the lids and stick your head out. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Freak someone out.
There aren't any dead Girl Scouts down there. There's no dead bodies down there either.
Could be.
They got rid of all skeletal remains. And plus, I mean, who's dumb enough to go walking into a construction site for about to be flooded lake?
Good point.
But I do know of a lake, and it's like one of those community lakes where only people that have, like, that have signed up, you know, get to go. And they made the lake over like a entire neighborhood of houses and stuff. So if you went to the bottom of that lake, I think you might be able to find some remains of what used to be houses.
Alright.
We have a lot of man-made lakes around here, but we also have like a lot of small lakes, like not the size of like Kiwi or anything, but just these like slash pond slash lake lakes.
Sorry for saying that.
No, you're fine. These other two yahoos are keeping me busy, though.
Yeah. Your nation, I'll get one, you get the other. I'll get the honor guard.
Okay. Crap. Hang on, let me find the other one.
He's right there.
Here, I'll get. Okay. You handle that guy.
Alright, my dude's dead.
Yeah, but, wait a minute. So, when you're in tank form, how much health do you have?
Like 190 something.
On this guy, without the buffs, I think I have 170. I'm not sure.
These guys must be pretty fresh.
Oh crap, another water spout. Here, I'll get the Tempest, you guys go for the,
Kind of like playing with the
for the
Fresh
other-
Prince, huh?
Yeah. Ah, crap, nation, we went for the same one.
I said go for the other one.
No, I didn't hear you. My ears are all ringing from my dog.
So, did you end up ever, you know, did that, mahi-mahi that you had at that Japanese or whatever place, you know, make your dog want to die?
Well, I made him want to die. I put him through a rigorous...
But then why is he still kicking?
He did not like me.
I feel bad for your dog.
He kept crying. And would not let me sleep. He deserved it.
Dude, That was like too much information last night. Jesus.
Hmm.
Oh yay! I won the monstrous egg.
So he dropped a load on the floor for you, huh?
Yes.
No, Walker.
And then I took care of business.
So how many